All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Trace Andrews.
And my name is Michelle.
We are here today on behalf of Team Orange to talk to you about getting women to Western. Now, before we start, we want to extend a huge thank you to our special guests in the audience that were able to take time out of their very busy schedules in order to make it here and watch us present. Now, for those of you who weren't here last week or need a refresher, we had the privilege of watching a presentation put on by Ms. Wild and Mr. Noon of the Western Admissions and Marketing Departments. And they introduced us to this idea of the funnel model. Now, the funnel represents the process that they go through in order to get students here at Western, but you'll notice there's a few areas here that have some holes in it. And therefore, at some point during the process, these potential students are leaking out and not making it to campus. Now, for the purpose of our presentation, we're going to focus on women specifically, and how can we communicate with them in order to fill these voids in the funnel and therefore retain them here at Western. And the first way we think we can do this is by applying the principle of liking, which states that people tend to like those who like them, right? Now, how do we accomplish this as a university? Well, we think it's important that we aim to have primarily women be the leaders of the campus tours, because that will put us at a huge advantage. We're going to be able to make a very strong and powerful first impression by doing something just as simple as going up and offering these women in these tour groups a compliment. Now, that's a very strong way to break the ice. You know, everybody loves to be complimented. It's proven that women communicate through compliments. And, you know, after you've broken the ice, you're then conversing and talking about your similarities. You're going to be talking about your hobbies that you're both interested in, and just things that you like to do outside of learning, of course. And now, that all rolls back into the principle of liking, because people tend to like other people who are similar to them. Now, as long as we execute this principle properly, we have now filled one of the voids in the funnel, and we're going to be retaining more women here at Western. And to tell you where we go from here, I'm going to hand it off to Michelle.
All right, thanks, Trace. So yeah, we still have a couple holes left in our funnel here that we'd like to fill. And we're going to do that by establishing credibility. And establishing credibility is a tactic that can be used definitely to fill holes along the funnel in multiple areas. But we're going to focus towards the bottom of the funnel. Maybe the student has already been accepted, they're starting to receive orientation materials, and at this point it's going to be really vital for us to show a young woman, a potential student, a future student, some successes and good experiences that another female student has had here. Females are obviously very social. They're going to be looking into what kind of clubs they could get involved in, what kind of groups are here at Western, and by providing testimonies are going to be huge persuading factors to bringing female students here. They're going to be wanting to know what relationships grew out of the Women at Western group. What good experiences did somebody have in the fly fishing club, the Gunnison Sockeyes? What kind of stuff can I grow with Western? And by showing and giving credibility and showing rapport, we can definitely attract more female students, and we've definitely closed another gap here in our funnel. So just to bring it back around, by applying the principle of liking, people like those who are like them, who like them, and by establishing credibility through growing rapport and showing that Western cares about relationships and fostering healthy relationships, we'll be able to attract more female students here at Western. At this time, we'd like to open it up to any questions that Trace and I have talked about.
I'll leave it at the questions. Actually, I like that you tied the presentation to the information that they presented to you.
Great.
Thank you.
That was also one of the best visual aids I've seen in a long, long time. Well done.
Thank you. I
The
appreciate
whole
it.
thing is phenomenal, seriously.
Awesome.
Good.
I'll throw one more compliment.
Yes, ma'am.
You both had excellent eye contact, polished delivery, very few uhs and ums. One of the very best I've seen this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Right on. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Thank you guys
Well,
very much.
there you go.